So, Karima, this is art and entrepreneurship. Both are two extremes. Art requires you to be fluid, whereas entrepreneurship requires a little bit of structure. You need to understand your costs, your revenue, and all those stuff which seem like alien to an artist mind or an artist brain. How did you traverse this? ये कैसे हुआ art से यहाँ तक का? I'm sure, of course, you worked. Or let's touch upon what you did before turning into an entrepreneur. The 2-3 years when you worked, because you say a lot that you almost burnt out in this process. There was so much of work that by the age of 20-21 you felt like I don't want to do this. I want to do something else. And so what were the things that you were doing before the entrepreneurship?
Okay. So with me, I studied interior designing. I've done my BA in psychology. And I immediately got like an internship to work as an assistant art director. And that became a permanent job for 3 years. So I eventually evolved and became, a production designer. I did a bunch of ad films. I've done a bunch of movies as assistant art director, as set dresser. I lived that.
Let me pause you. Because, I come from a, small town called Valsad in Gujarat. A lot of people who are watching from tier 2, tier 3 cities don't even know what set dresser, production designer means.
Just,
ये क्या होता है? ये क्या दुनिया है?
Creating the backdrop for a movie set. जो आप घर देख रहे हो, ये सब एक कॉन्शियस तरीके से रखा हुआ है. उस फ्रेम में उस कैरेक्टर को डिफाइन करने के लिए. So we would literally study the character, create an entire theme around it. So for example, one of the movies that we did was Aisha. So Sonam's house, you get a character sketch of what Sonam's personality is in Aisha, and then we're designing literally what print will Sonam have in her sofa according to her personality type. Or what cushion is she going to have, what lamp is she going to have, what will her house look like. So that is a kind of a character study that one does as a set dresser. And then to bring that in the right scale, to make it look as aesthetic as possible. As real as possible, is what I've done for 3 years, from the age of 19 to 21. And I would say I burnt out. Over time, when I look back, I would say I burnt out not because of the profession, I burnt out because of who I was at that time. I think I would safely take responsibility for my own anxiety, because I have been an anxious person. I still am. I've worked through it. And an anxious person is going to be an anxious person no matter what.
Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be.